Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Claire Newman's bold move. Finally, the young and the restless spoilers from Monday imply that Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will make a bold move for her future. What does this mean exactly? Will she decide to dump Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, and jump into a romance with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens? As she just did get promoted, this has to be about something personal or romance-related, right? The Young and the Restless has been slowly building Claire Newman into one of the most intriguing characters on the canvas, and now spoilers tease that she's about to make a bold move that will shake Genoa City and leave everyone questioning her true intentions. Claire's arrival already turned the Newman family upside down when the truth of her paternity and her complicated history with Jordan came to light. But what's coming next promises to be even more explosive. For months, Claire has been struggling to carve out a place for herself within the powerful Newman dynasty, while also proving that she deserves a chance at redemption after her troubled past. Her bold move is not just about claiming her future, but also about showing everyone that she's not someone who can be underestimated. Genoa City has seen many strong women rise, stumble, and rise again, but Claire's in a unique position because her last name carries weight. Her alliances are shifting, and her decisions could alter the balance of power across town. Claire's journey so far has been defined by both vulnerability and resilience. The young woman who once fell under Jordan's sinister influence is no longer the same person. She has been through therapy, leaned on family support, and discovered strength she didn't know she had. Yet even with the progress she has made, doubts continue to linger. Can she truly be trusted? Does she have a hidden agenda? Or is she genuinely trying to create a new beginning? Those questions swirl around every move she makes, and her latest decision will only heighten the speculation. This bold step could involve business, romance, or family dynamics, and no matter the arena, it will set off a ripple effect that impacts multiple characters. One possibility is that Claire makes her mark at Newman Enterprises. For years, the company has been dominated by Victor, Victoria, Nick, and Adam, with fierce battles over control shaping much of the family drama. Claire stepping into the mix would not only change the dynamics, but also give her an opportunity to prove her worth on a professional level. Victor respects strength and determination, and if Claire can show that she's capable of making strategic moves, he may very well back her. But Adam, who already feels like a perpetual outsider, could see Claire's rise as a direct threat to his position, igniting a fresh sibling rivalry. Victoria, protective of her daughter but also fiercely competitive, may find herself torn between supporting Claire's ambitions and viewing her as a potential challenger. If Claire's bold move is tied to business, fans can expect fireworks as family loyalties are tested and rivalries reignited. Romance could also play a part in Claire's story. Spoilers suggest she may find herself drawn to someone unexpected, and a bold move in love could place her at the center of new triangles and tangled alliances. Imagine Claire pursuing a relationship with someone closely tied to the Newman's rivals. It would not only be daring but also risky, threatening to undo the fragile trust she's been building. On the other hand, if she chooses someone like Kyle Abbott or even Chance Chancellor, the fallout could be just as dramatic. Kyle is still reeling from his complicated history with Summer and Audra, and a relationship with Claire could stir resentment and jealousy across town. Chance, meanwhile, has been exploring new possibilities with Sharon, and if Claire enters that equation, it could upend not just personal relationships, but also professional alliances. In Genoa City, love is never simple, and Claire making a bold move in her romantic life would send shockwaves through multiple families. Family is another area where Claire's boldness could manifest. She may decide that it's time to assert herself not just as Victoria's daughter, but as a Newman in her own right. This could mean confronting those who doubt her, demanding a seat at the family table, or even challenging her relatives in ways they don't expect. Claire knows that being a Newman comes with immense privilege, but also heavy burdens, and she may no longer be content to sit quietly on the sidelines. Her bold move could be a declaration that she intends to claim her place and forge her own path regardless of who stands in her way. That kind of determination may win over some family members while alienating others. But either way, it guarantees drama that will keep viewers hooked. Another layer to consider is Jordan. Though presumed out of the picture, in soaps villains rarely stay gone forever. If Jordan resurfaces, Claire's bold move may be tied to taking her down once and for all. This would not only solidify her redemption arc, but also prove that she has the courage to confront her past head-on. It would be risky, dangerous, and emotionally draining, but it could also serve as a defining moment where Claire truly becomes her own woman, separate from the shadow of manipulation that has long haunted her. By standing up to Jordan, Claire would show that she's no longer a pawn, but a powerful player in her own right. Fan reaction to Claire's next chapter is already buzzing online. Some viewers are rooting for her to rise, seeing her as the fresh energy the show needs to shake up long-standing dynamics. Others remain skeptical, wary that she could turn down a darker path if pushed too far. That tension makes her storyline compelling, because it keeps everyone guessing. Her bold move could either cement her as a heroine in the making or push her into morally gray territory that raises even more questions about her future. The ripple effects of Claire's decision will not stop with her. Whatever move she makes will impact Victoria, Nick, Adam, and even Victor himself. The Newmans have always been about power, loyalty, and survival, and Claire is learning quickly that to thrive in this family, she must be strong, strategic, and unafraid to make waves. Her bold move may trigger new rivalries, unexpected alliances, and dramatic confrontations that will echo for months to come. Whether in business, love, or family, Claire Newman's choices will set the stage for major drama in Genoa City and remind everyone that she's a force to be reckoned with. In the end, Claire's bold move is not just about one storyline, but about the evolution of a character who has already captured fans' attention. It's about watching a young woman with a troubled past transform into someone who can stand tall among the titans of Genoa City. It's about risk, courage, and a determination to define her own destiny. And most importantly, it's about shaking up the status quo in ways that keep viewers guessing, talking, and tuning in. The Newmans are never short on drama, but with Claire at the center making bold choices, the game is about a change in ways no one saw coming.